Okay, what I'm showing you here is how to set up your daily diary, and you need an A4 page to a day diary, which you can get at a local Big W or any news agency or any office works, places like that. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is draw a red line straight down here, about 500 or 600 millimeters in from the side. And the reason you do that is then what you're doing is you're cutting out the times separately from the rest of the diary, and in those times you're going to put the things that must be done at that particular time during the day. So for example, if at 10 o'clock you've got to call Peter, you put there call Peter. If at 2 o'clock you've got a meeting with Jim, you're right there next to 2 o'clock a meeting with Jim. And again at 5 o'clock you've got a VC with John, so you put that there. So what happens is you work through your day. After you've called Peter, then what you do is you put a red tick there. The red tick tells you that I have called Peter and that part of my job is done for the day. So then when we move across to the other side of the diary, over here the top part of this diary is our general things. So what we put in there as general things could be send emails out to whoever we may have to send emails out to. Over here is drop a quote to somebody you've got to drop a quote to. And as you can see, what we've done when we've dropped the quote, we've put a tick there to say the quote has been dropped off to where it needed to go to. Up the top here we've put a C/O, which is which means we're carrying over that job to tomorrow. All right, so for some reason that job never got done today, so we've carried it over to tomorrow. Now the most important thing is our leads. So what we're doing here, we're separating our leads from the rest of the diary, and we're highlighting the word lead so we know that they're important to be done today. List your leads in there, put a line between each lead, and list your leads down. Now if you've got a lot of leads, you can always move the lead thing wording up to here if you don't have as many general things. It depends on what you've got in your diary. Okay, so also then what you do next to John Smith, if John Smith is really hot and you believe you're going to close John Smith today, put a H with a circle on it, because that tells you that John is hot. So he's really important and you want to be ringing him. And also Tony Jones, you want to be ringing them and making them more important than Bill Bloggs, because Bill's not as hot as these two guys. So that's how you set up your daily diary. Then if you look down here, I've just put some keys here for you to follow. So the CO means it's carry over till tomorrow. H is for hot leads. And the tick is as the task is completed. Everything to be ticked before you go home or carried over into the diary tomorrow. So really make sure before you go home, get your diary, open to the next page and set the diary up for the next day. You do that every day before you go home, so when you get into work the next morning, when you open your diary, all you're working on is today. You're not going backwards, cleaning up what didn't happen yesterday and what should have happened yesterday. All right, so that's how you run your daily diary.